Let's clear this up first. Locking in is not motivation. Motivation is unreliable as fuck. Some days you wake up ready to go, and some days you wake up annoyed, tired, and genuinely questioning your existence. Locking in isn't about being disciplined 24/7 either. You still get tired. You still get frustrated. You still doubt yourself. And you definitely still have days where everything feels off. But it's definitely not about being a cold asshole either. If locking in turns you into someone that you don't respect, then you're missing the whole point. The biggest shift for me was realizing that I was running my life on feelings. If I felt motivated, I worked. If I felt tired, I slacked. And if I felt discouraged, I would disappear. That's no discipline. That's reacting. And that is a weak system. Locking in is replacing feelings with structure. Structure determines when I sleep, when I train, when I work, and when I rest. Not my mood, not excuses. And definitely not that I'll do it tomorrow bullshit. Once structure is in place, you won't have to negotiate with yourself all day. I'm gonna be honest. Day to day locking in is actually quite unsexy. It's waking up at roughly the same time every morning, training even when progress feels slow, and doing work even when no one's there to hype you up. Some days do feel productive, but most days feel average. And some days you look at yourself like, yeah, today I'm not feeling like the main character. But that's the point. Average days done consistently will always destroy bursts of motivation. People overestimate what they can do in a week and underestimate what they can do in a year. For me, physical strength is a non negotiable. Not because I want to look insane or to impress anyone, but because it changes how you walk through the world. Training teaches you patience, it teaches you discomfort, and it will humble you really quickly. You stop seeing yourself as fragile, and when you stop seeing yourself as fragile, people treat you differently. More importantly, you treat yourself differently. You could, you could. Locking in isn't just about adding good habits. It's about cutting weak shit as well. For me, that meant staying up all night for no reason, scrolling on my phone for hours, and saying yes when I actually meant no. None of what I just mentioned is evil, but it was draining my energy. And energy is everything. When people hear the phrase locking in, they usually imagine some extreme shit. Waking up at 4 a.m. every morning, cutting everybody off, and turning your life into overall suffering. That's not what it is. Locking in isn't loud. It's definitely not hype. And if I'm being completely honest, it's actually quite boring. Which was really disappointing for me because at some point I believed that I could go to sleep at night, become disciplined, wake up in the morning, and know exactly what I'm doing. That didn't happen. I've been on self improvement for about a year now. But if I'm being completely honest, that year was more like trying, not commitment. On and off, good weeks, bad weeks, doing enough to feel like I'm doing something, but not enough to actually change. This video isn't the start. This is me locking in.